A very happy morning, children. Now, in this atmosphere lesson, we are going to discuss about the distinguish between. So, now we are going to do revision in some of the topics in this video. First one, weather, climate. Now we are going to difference. இதுல என்ன தனித்துவம் இதுல என்ன இருக்குன்றத நாம வித்தியாசப்படுத்தி காமிக்க போறோம். So the first point from weather. Weather is a study of atmospheric conditions for short duration over small areas. It is the atmospheric condition. நம்மளுடைய மேல் பரப்புல பூமிக்கு மேல் பரப்புல இருக்கிற இந்த ஏர்ல இருக்கிற வித்தியாசங்கள். It will be lying only for short duration, short time தான். ஒரு கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு நம்மளுக்கு சேஞ்சஸ் இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். திடீர்னு வெயில் அடிக்கும், திடீர்னு மழை வரும். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரியான ஷார்ட் டைம்ல மாறுறதுக்கு பேர் தான் நம்ம வெதர்னு சொல்றோம். Climate is the study of the average weather condition observed over a long period of time for a larger area. So these weather report will be recorded in the meteorological department for a long period of time. That is, you can't imagine 30 to 35 years they will be recording the weather data daily. So after that 30 to 35 years, they will be giving some conclusion that during this specific period, this climate will be prevailed. This climate will be coming. So that's why it is called as the climatic conditions. It will be observed for long time, long years, and it will be given as the data. So now we can easily say that during the March, April, May, we will be experiencing the summer season. So how it has been said, it is because of the calculation of the meteorological department. Second point, the weather changes very often hour to hour and day to day. Yes, daily it may be changes and or it will be changing within an hour also. Climate is more or less permanent and remains the same always. During now it is a rainy season for us. So October, November and December is predicted as rainy season. How it is given the rainy season? Season, climate, everything is the same. So how it is be predicted? Because of these calculations. A place can experience different types of weather conditions in a day. Example, a day with hot morning can have a rainy noon. Yes, it will be having the different day-to-day changes, weather conditions. There will be some changes. In the morning, it will be very hot, and in the afternoon, there will be heavy pour or drizzling or whatever it may be. So it will be changing the weather condition in the atmosphere. A place can experience almost the same type of climate. Yes, for the next 3 months, we will be having maximum to the same climate only. Weather data is collected every day in the observatories. Yes, in the meteorological department, the weather condition, weather report is calculated and collected daily. Climate is the average of weather data. Climate means or the daily weather report will be calculated and finally it is the average. The weather's average is considered as the climate. Study of weather is called meteorology. Study of climate is called climatology. Land breeze, sea breeze. Cold air sinks and forms high pressure. Always the cold air will be having more density, more dense when compared to hot air. Cold air sinks and forms high pressure. Heated air ascends and this causes low pressure on the adjoining ocean. Ascends means what? It will be moving in the higher latitude, higher altitude. So it will be moving up. So heated air, hot air ascends means moving up and this causes low pressure on the adjoining ocean. Adjoining means the next, which is very closely connected with the ocean, the next area. The wind blows from land to sea during the night. This is called land breeze. Yes, the wind which is blowing from land to sea is called as land breeze. And when the wind blows from sea to land during the daytime, it is called as sea breeze. Windward side, leeward side. Windward side means where the rainfall will be receiving in a very higher level. Leeward side means the rainfall is very less. To understand easily, when you are keeping your hand in a mountain shape, your left side will be receiving heavy rain and in your right side it will be receiving very less rainfall. So in your left side it is called as windward side and in the right side it is called as leeward side. Now we will see about the notes. The windward side is the side of a mountain which faces the prevailing wind. The leeward side of the mountain is the side sheltered from the wind. Yes, the mountain which is prevailing in your left side will be having the prevailing wind. Prevailing wind means the permanent wind, what we have studied in trade winds. The leeward side means the opposite, the next direction of the mountain is sheltered, just ஒரு தற்காப்புக்காக ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு மழை மாதிரி தான் வரும், நிறைய மழை வராது. ஸோ அது பேருக்கு தான் வந்து leeward side. It receives heavy rainfall, it receives very less rainfall. Tropical cyclones, temperate cyclones. Now we are going to see the difference between these two cyclones. Tropical cyclones develop in the intertropical convergence zone. That means the place where it is located between the equator and the tropical zone in both the hemispheres, northern and southern hemisphere. When the wind which is blowing near the equator from northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, that area is called as intertropical convergence zone. Temperate cyclones are formed along a front where hot and cold air masses meet in mid-latitudes between 35° and 65° north and south hemisphere. Yes, temperate cyclones means where the America, Europe, China is located. So that is called as 30th degree, 30 to 65°. It is in both the northern and southern hemisphere. These temperate cyclones are occurring along a front. Front means it is the place where the hot and the cold air meet. That is called as front. So it will be occurring between 35° and 65° northern southern hemispheres. They are formed due to the differential heating of land and sea. There will be a difference in heating of land and sea. For example, in a gas stove, if you are keeping the empty vessel and the vessel with water, which vessel will be heated very quickly? Yes, the empty vessel will be heated very quickly. So that is called as land. And the water bodies, the vessel which is filled with water, it will be taking very long time to be heated up because it should be heated layer by layer and finally it will be heated up. And also the heat will be released in the empty vessel very quickly when compared to the vessel with water. Same process on the land and ocean also. The land will be heated quickly and also release the heat very quickly. But the ocean will be having the slow capacity to absorb the heat and also the same in return. So that's why there is a difference in heating of land and sea. Temperate cyclones do not become weak like the tropical cyclones on reaching the land. Yes, in the tropical zone we are living. The meteorological department will be saying there will be a cyclone during this particular date, but there will be no cyclone at all. It's because of the monsoon. So, but the temperate cyclones, we can predict very accurately that it does not be missed or it does not become weak like tropical cyclones. It is very dangerous. That's why all the developed countries which is located in the temperate zone will be fearing about this rainy season. Tropical cyclones are known as cyclones in Indian Ocean, typhoons in the Western Pacific Ocean, hurricanes in the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific Ocean, bagues in Philippines and Billy in Australia. The cyclone name it is given as different names in different countries. They commonly occur over the North Atlantic Ocean, Northwest Europe, Mediterranean basin. In India, it is called Western disturbances. So, where the temperate cyclones will be occurring? North Atlantic Ocean between America and Europe and Northwest Europe. Northwest Europe, France, Spain and Mediterranean basin. In India, it is called Western disturbances. We know very well that during the southwest monsoon, India will be receiving the rainfall all over the country except two states in North India, Punjab and Haryana. So, these places will be receiving the rainfall during this western disturbances. Western means the west side countries. Here disturbances means the rainfall. The wind which is carried from Mediterranean Sea gives rainfall in Punjab and Haryana, which is very favorable for wheat production. So that is why in India this temperate cyclone is called as western disturbances, western rainfall. From the western side the rainfall is coming to Punjab and Haryana. That's why it has given the name as western disturbances. Yes, children, we have so far discussed about the distinguish between. I have shown you how to present the paper by drawing the line and how to put the numbers and how to present it neatly without any spelling mistakes. The same should be present in your paper also so that it will be very easy for you to secure good marks. Thank you, children.